to it. Stand by.
Houston, we're not scheduled for any satellite launches today, are we?
ISS Houston, stand by. We may have a problem here.
Houston, this is ISS.
Thank y'all for tuning back in to your favorite channel, Pelican Bay K9's giving it to you the way I always do, fair and unbiased. Some gonna like it, some ain't. Man, y'all hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed. Like I always tell my brothers and sisters, hit that notification bell. That way you be in the loop, man, when the video drop. Don't forget to hit that like button. I'm reminding you right now so you won't get up out of here and think about something else and you forget to hit that like button. So go ahead and hit that like button up. Don't forget to drop down in the comments if you got something to say. Big salute and big shout out to all my brothers and sisters that be rocking with me down in the chat. You know, big shout out and big salute to all the dog lovers from one side of the world to the other side of the world, from one side of the United States to the other side of the United States. You know, let's get into this dog talk and dog. Well, we ain't got no news for today. We got some dog talk, you know, because I heard y'all want a show, man, so I got to give y'all a show. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go ahead and get up in here. You know, we got to wait on the folk to get up in here. Y'all need to come on and get up in here. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't be waiting around. Got to go ahead and kick this thing off. You know what I'm saying? Brothers and sisters want me to straight jump off the porch. They don't want me to wait around and beat around the bush before I get into it. You know what I'm saying? So y'all come on up in here and check this thing out, man. And hit that like button on your way up in here. You know, and like I said before, big salute, big shout out to the winners of the South Bottom Digital. Sorry about that. South Bottom Dog Show, you know, that went on this past weekend. I still got more videos like I'm telling y'all that's coming, but I'm still dropping in the meantime as well. And big salute out to the brothers that's going to be competing in the Digital Dog Show in the future. You know what I'm saying? So big salute to all the brothers. But we're going to start this thing off like this, man. All right, and I got a question for anybody. Brother, sister, shim, him, however y'all call y'all, classify yourselves, you know. All right, when it comes to doing any kind of crime in your life, you know, I'm just gonna use me for example. If I'm deciding I wanna sell drugs, right, and I get busted, okay, so if I'm deciding I wanna sell more drugs when I get out, you know, would the thing be for me to argue with the judge? You know what I'm saying? Would the thing be for me to argue with the judge? You know, if I'm planning on doing, you know, selling more drugs when I get out? That's the first mistake, you know, that a person can make. If I steal cars, you know, and I make a hellified lot of money off stealing cars, and I'm planning on going to steal more cars when I get out of jail, I can't, you know, be talking all kind of trash to the judge is my first mistake because I'm planning on committing more illegal crimes in the future. Okay, now, the judge tell me, you know, do not be advertising the cars. Don't be promoting car salesmen. I can't be a car salesman or none of that, you know. And he know I be online. Do you think I'm going to go back to do the same exact thing, the same way I did it, if the judge already know I did it that way? You think I'm going to go back to do it the same way that got me caught up the first time if I'm trying to make money? You know, nobody in their right mind, no matter what crime they committing, if the judge got you committing that crime in one way, they're not going to be stupid enough to come back out and commit that crime in the same exact way unless they are just that damn stupid. Unless they're just that damn stupid, or unless there's something else going on in the pot that everybody don't know about. You see? Folk don't move reckless like that for nothing. Sometimes when you see folk moving a little too reckless, it's for a reason. You know, it's what you call baiting you in to do something you wouldn't normally do. You know what I'm saying? Putting you in a situation you wouldn't normally be in. You got to pay attention to a lot of stuff, man, because common sense is common sense. No matter who he is and no matter what we involve in throughout our lives. Common sense is common sense. If a brother writes checks and he got caught up for writing checks this way, he not going to talk trash to the judge if he plan on coming back out here doing more check writing, because he know that automatically going to have him under some type of investigation. For one, if he plan on writing more checks. Two, he not going to write the checks in the same way that he got caught up the first time. You know, I mean, like, I can't even classify what grade level a person have to be in to do that. I can't say a first grader or a second grader, because even children in that age bracket know not to commit the crime the same way we did the first time. Or we went and got cookies out the cookie jar, you know, when mama and daddy was in that sleep. Or we got caught like that last time because we sent baby brother in there to get the cookies. You know, we sent him in there to get the cookies and he left crumbs around the jar. So we got caught like that last time. And we said we weren't gonna do it no more, but we going back into that cookie jar. But this time we ain't gonna send baby brother because we know we got caught like that last time. So this time I'm going and I'm gonna make sure we ain't no crumbs around the jar, you know, so we'll make sure we still got our cookies. You know, it's still gonna be committed, but even children know not to commit the same thing, the same way 2 times in a row. So when you see somebody doing that, and it look like it's cool, it look like it's funny, it look like it's like you want to let it go in one ear and out the other, man, listen here, man, you better stop right there and pay attention to some things. You know, like they always say, trust half of the stuff you can see and none of the stuff you can hear. You know what I'm saying? None of the stuff you can hear and half the stuff you can see. You know, at the end of the day, and it just is what it is, man. We starting this thing off, like I said, we jumping straight off the porch. Y'all come on in. If you ain't here yet, you better tell your friend to tell a friend to come on in, because we going to light this thing up today, PBK style. You know what I'm saying? PBK style. It is what it is. And folk rocking with who they rocking with for certain reasons. You know what I'm saying? You can't get mad because your subscribers ain't up. You can't get mad because your likes or your views ain't up, or your connections ain't up, or your puppy sales ain't up. You can't get mad about all that. At the end of the day, you jump off in that water, you better be able to swim. You know what I'm saying? Big salute out to Show Enough out there. You know what I'm saying? Show Enough to be down in the chat. Big salute to you, homie. You know what I'm saying? And I can't say big salute to you, you know, without saying big salute to them Shogun crew. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to the Shogun crew. I don't think y'all affiliated in no type of way. You know what I'm saying? It's just the name. And once I say that name, I can't act like, you know, it don't make me think about them boys. So I had to shoot them boys shots out. Because at the end of the day, like I tell y'all brothers, you know, a lot of y'all, and we're going to get to that, but a lot of y'all starting problems with folk channels, and y'all ain't even got enough weight and enough pull, enough nothing to be starting all this stuff with brothers. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. We're going to get to all that. And like I said, nobody commits a crime over and over and over again the same exact way when the folk telling you they know you committed that crime that way. You going to come back and do it again that way, and come back and do it again that way, and tell them folk you Billy Badass? Something ain't right about that. No, I might be wasn't born. I might can't get the phrase right, but I'm going to try it. Let me see. You know, I wasn't born. I might be wasn't born yesterday. I don't know how it go, man, but you know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't born last night, I tell you that. I wasn't born this morning. You know what I'm saying? You know, it is what it is, man. And I don't know it all when it come to law. And at the end of the day, all I can really worry about is myself. You know what I'm saying? All I can really worry about is myself. But PBK9 Dog Channel, you know what I'm saying? We take pride in trying to help my young brothers and my young sisters and my older brothers and my older sisters out there that could be making the wrong decisions, could be making the wrong steps in life when it comes to these dogs. And these dogs, the wrong step with these dogs can change your regular life when it comes to your family, your kids, your loved ones, and all that. You know what I'm saying? So if I can help you with these dogs, whether it's training, whether it's whatever kind of problems you having with your dog, or either whatever kind of problems you having with figuring out how to adjust from going from that Wild Wild West lifestyle to the show lifestyle. See, You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm going to have a degree, a master's degree on learning to transfer from the Wild Wild West days to these show days and still have the same amount of fun and still put the same amount of intensity into your program. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we all know what it is. It is what it is. But it is what it is.
2 years of waiting, animal welfare advocates and family members watched and waited for Judge Davis to announce her sentencing decision for Elmer Givens. Givens was arrested in March of 2021 and charged with 74 counts of animal cruelty and 1 count of animal fighting. Givens pleaded guilty to 10 of those charges.
It was very disturbing.
Kirsten Gregory of Posado's Safe Haven has been watching the case develop and says it's vital that Givens be punished for the abuse of dozens of dogs.
Over 107 dogs that we know of were abused and neglected by him. Some were shot with BB guns, some were severely malnourished and emaciated. So, I mean, the level of seriousness of this crime against animals is pretty huge.
On counts 2 through 10.
The prosecuting attorney recommended Givens serve 6 months in prison. And Givens' attorney argued that anything longer than that could severely impact his family. But given the nature of the crimes, the judge disagreed.
Reaching a sentence that is sufficient enough to reach the desired effect and impress upon you the seriousness of your crime. That's from your attorney. I do not believe that 6 months is sufficient.
She went on to add another 4 months, which means Givens will serve a total of 10 months in prison. He'll then be placed on probation for the next 2 years.
I hope this sends a message that law enforcement, animal control, and our prosecutors and judges take these crimes very seriously and be warned.
Givens is also banned from owning, possessing, or residing with an animal from here on in. Givens is also banned from owning, possessing, or residing with an animal from here on in. Givens is also banned from owning, possessing, or residing with an animal from here on in.
Now, see what we coming to the situation is we got a brother who be lying about stuff that he don't got to lie about. 1 minute you got a lawyer, 1 minute you don't got a lawyer. 1 minute you did represent yourself, 1 minute you didn't represent yourself. You know, and we could clearly see that you didn't represent yourself, you know, to get them charges that you got the way you got them. You know what I'm saying? Clearly see that. You know, and now the thing is, you got 2 years probation. 2 years probation, and you out here, like I said, running around with a chicken with the head cut off, making everybody around you hot. You know, making everybody around you hot. And bad as I hate to do some of the stuff that I'm gonna do in this video, I gotta do it because I gotta show and make an example out of you because I told you. You know, as long as you mentioning PBK9, as long as you mentioning my name on your channel in the way that you mention it, you better always speak my name with respect on your channel from this day forth, you know, or it won't stop. And it only gets worse and worse and worse, you know. It's only going to get worse, you know. So like I said, you got 2 years probation and them folk told you to stay out the way. But you don't care. You know, you bigger than the system, you know. You're bigger than the system. So like I said today, I'm giving these brothers and sisters a show. That's what they want, PBK style. They want me to break a back. They want me to scratch from the corner. You know, Pro used to say he gonna scratch from the corner with his eyeballs hanging out with one broke leg. You know what I'm saying? But he, at the end of the day, he proved that he ain't gonna scratch like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm scratching out the corner with 3 legs. You know what I'm saying? With 3 legs. It is what it is, man. 2 years probation. Don't want to stay under the lights, want to stay under the lights. You know what I'm saying? Don't want to stay away from the lights, rather. You know, want to stay under the flashy lights. You know, don't understand the mission. It ain't my point to understand it. All is my point is to know your mission ain't my mission. Keep your mission where your mission at, and I'm going to keep going and doing what I'm doing for the brothers and sisters on my side of town. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know, and we just going to keep doing it like that. Now, what I want to show y'all, brothers, real quick, you know, is a picture. Now, this brother who, like I say, in every, like Tupac made the song back in the days, everywhere you go, you see the same old hoe. That's Buck City, man. Everywhere you go, you see the same old hoe. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, check this picture out. We got 50,000 petition signatures. You know, 50,000 petition signatures for this dude, to be shut down. All right? For him to be shut down. Now, not the same dude that's up here trying to be, he want to be famous. He don't want the money. He want to have the fame. He don't care about the money. He don't care about the breed of the dog, because we're going to get into all that too. We're going to get into all that. We got a long little conversation we're going to talk about today. You know what I'm saying? And like I told y'all before, I got a lot of stuff I'm going to say and talk about, and like I told you, it's going to involve more than Buck City. Everybody that's running around him, that's keeping him afloat, you know what I'm saying? It's going to go down just like that, So y'all check this pitch out, 50 petitions. Now, 50,000 people, 50,000 some people signed petitions. You think them folk forgot about you? You think them folk that went to that courthouse with them picket signs forgot about you? You think we forgot about how they was out there chasing you around? You think we forgot about how them folk came from not just Tacoma, Seattle, they came from all over looking for you. You think we forgot about that? You think we forgot, okay, like I said before, why would them folk waste all their gas money just to forget about you? You don't think they're calling in asking where you at? And if they're calling in asking what happened and where you at, you don't think them folks still looking at you? But let's keep this thing going, because like we say, PBK9, salute to them brothers and sisters down in the chat. Operation Shutdown, man. We dealing with real bulldogs with real dog history, with real dog credentials that can help save these brothers that done been through things in this dog game, dog generations. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't like it, it is what it is. Some gonna like it and some ain't. Sit your ass down and listen. You know what I'm saying? This for my brothers and sisters that rocking with the Bay. You know what I'm saying? Rocking with the Bay. We gonna hit it on all corners today. You know what I'm saying? We gonna hit it on all corners. It just is what it is. I don't think a lot of them ready for what they acting like they're ready for. And all it takes for me to recharge. You know what I'm saying? All it takes for me to recharge. You don't really want that smoke. Let me show you. You know what I'm saying? PVK style, man. Let's get into where this whole stuff started at. You know what I'm saying? And in order for me to get to that, I got to take y'all back to the video to where it all started. And I'm going to explain a little bit about this video before y'all get into it. And y'all going to hear it as well. But my whole thing when I made this video, because I was seeing brothers argue about hog online so much. They was arguing about hog online so much. Arguing, right? About was the real pictures hog, the other picture with him skint up, and the other picture with him looking kind of fat. Was it real deal pictures? We're going to speak about that as well, But so I seen all this arguing, so I went and did a little research, and I end up on the Humane Society website. So what you about to see now is the first video I made. It was 2 years ago, 2022. I made it 2 years ago. The first video I made when I discovered Hog's picture on the Humane Society's website. So y'all check this out and we'll talk about it. So other than that, truthfully, all you gotta do is go on the Humane Society page. They got everything you need to know about a pit bull. As far as, if you try to do something illegal with it. And, it's telling you where you're gonna be at when you do something illegal with it. So, don't just read half of the message, read the whole message.
Now, I didn't come here for no fight. I just came for a little donation for the church.
Hold up. Rewind that clip back. What is this dog doing up here?
Our whole family's got class.
What is this dog doing up here on the Humane Society? It's cool. Humane Society apprehended this dog somewhere or another. Okay, but my thing is, what are you guys on Facebook arguing about? This dog that is apparently dead or adopted out to some other family across the United States somewhere. But y'all on Facebook arguing about it every day.
Let me at her. Let me at her. Let me at her. Her behind is man.
Every other day, every other couple weeks, arguing about which dog is off this dog and which pup is coming down off this dog. But this dog is in Humane Society's possession since years ago. Now, I don't know all dogs, and I don't know everything about them, but this dog right here sure looks like that hog dog. And that little green thing up there is the Humane Society website. You know, they little tag for their website. So, this is not no Google, this is not no made up page, no none of that. You know, I was just strolling through the website, just looking at some stuff, because I see they had a lot of information on, dog stuff like that. So, as I'm strolling, I see this. Now, I'm trying to figure out what's what. Because I see a lot of you dog men that want to be, reputable dog breeders, vouching for this dog, saying, this dog this and this dog breeding and doing this. See, that's why I tell y'all, man, people pick and choose who size they want to roll with, but real is the real when it comes to these dogs, man. A lot of people don't want to hear the real. A lot of people want to hear all the BS. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't deserve to have pit bulls. There's a lot of people from kids on up to grown folk that pit bulls shouldn't be in their possession, period. Now when I put that video out, it was all kind of excuses about why hog was on the Humane Society's website. You know what I'm saying? Now, my thing is, nobody else dog is on the Humane Society website that's living in their yard. And if anybody got a dog that's living in their yard, that should be an automatic, what you call it? You can, when you disgracing somebody out there or something, like they put your dog on the Humane Society site and got it in a dog, a dog fighting article. You know what I'm saying? That's, throwing shade on your name, right? That's why I say y'all brothers always want to strike at a brother like me, because I give you the news and I give you that real stuff when it comes to the dog stuff, but you won't strike against them folk who doing a whole lot hell of a worse thing to me. So you got a stud dog on the Humane Society website. The owner won't say nothing about it, and you don't think I'm not supposed to think this dog is gone? This dog is dead? This dog don't exist no more? They don't say we looking for this dog. Help us find this dog. They don't say none of that. So that's where all the feathers got ruffled when I made that video 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, going on 3 years. When I made that, a lot of feathers got ruffled. See, I've been conditioned for this stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we gonna speak on that. We gonna speak on that right now while we talking about hog. The one question brothers always had from day one was them two pictures the same dog of hog? Was that picture right here and the other picture at the bottom? Hog. Brothers argue, and I see, and brothers got the right to argue. Are those the same dogs? Are those the same dogs? Now, when I analyze this picture very, very, very well, I say they aren't the same dogs. You know what I'm saying? Those are not the same two damn dogs. It's a part of me in my heart that says that dog with the skint body, the one that we all know that it says hog, that's been shaved, it's a part of me in my heart saying, no matter how much he feed that dog or get him looking good, he'll never look like dog 2, which is supposed to be the hog dog now. He'll never look like that if you feed him and get him big. 2 different dogs. But then I looked on the little white part on the chest and it kind of looks the same. But you can always match the white part on the chest when it comes to pit bulls, because I see a lot of pit bulls with the white marking look the same and they're not even in kin to each other. So you got a suspect picture with dogs don't look nowhere alike. This don't look like Macho Buck skint and then Macho Buck healthy. So you telling me if Macho Buck is gain weight, skin him down because he need to lose a pound, lose a... macho buck need to lose a half a grain or something. We skin the hair off of him. You tell me he gonna look that much different when I put fat on him? When I get him fat and healthy? You telling me Grand Champion Handicap gonna look that much different when we get him fat and looking healthy compared to his show weight? You know what I'm saying? You tell me Barracuda look that much difference if we shave a little bit of hair off of him when he's in show weight condition to his just being fat? You tell me Mayday gonna look that much different? Why Hog look that much different? See, I really never try to get deep down into it like that. And brothers say, oh, you got the hog dogs. Listen, man, I told y'all before, our dogs are not off. Our dogs come down from that stuff, but we made our own breedings. You know what I'm saying? City Boy Kennels made his own breedings when it came to that hog stuff, and we represent that stuff that we got breedings off of. That's why you're never gonna be able to go to Mall Cunt and get those type of dogs unless they come from the breeding that was made to get those kind of dogs. And hey, and it is what it is. You can run the Mall Cut and try to breed the hog. You can run the Mall Cut and breed to a lot of dogs he got. You know, a lot of my brothers and sisters out there. But you will not get that same dog like JD Hog them, like Chainsaw, like any of them dogs that City Boy Kennels got because Mall Cut didn't make that breeding. You know, at the end of the day. And we're going to talk about all that. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about all that. These brothers buying and they ain't creating families. We from the era of brothers that created families of dogs. You know what I'm saying? Families. And if you want honest opinions, them pictures right there are not hog. You know, one of them is, but the other one ain't. You know what I'm saying? Just my opinion. You know, at the end of the day, just my opinion. You know, and like I said, I'm going to talk about a lot of stuff that I really may not want to talk about, but I told Buck City, you making all the people around you that's trying to help you hot for no reason. Just because you want to come out here and get your 15 minutes of fame, and you got to get it. You know what I'm saying? You got to get your 15 minutes of fame. And just like I promised you the first time, you know, it's going to cost all the people that's trying to help you around you. You know what I'm saying? It's going to cost all of them. You know, you get on your channel and you talk this fairy tale stuff. Folk tired of hearing all that fairy tale stuff when it come to how you trying to diss this man or diss that man or diss this man or diss that man. You know what I'm saying? Everything is fairy tale when it comes to you, Buck City, Pellet Gun Buck. You know what I'm saying? James Elmer, Pellet Gun Buck Givens. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Tacoma County. You know, Mr. Seattle. You know, hey yo, Seattle, Tacoma, Washington, Seattle. Y'all can't handle this fool, right? Y'all can't handle James Elmer Givens, so I'm going to show you how to handle James Elmer Givens, Seattle, Tacoma, you know, Tacoma County. I'm going to show you how to handle a dog man like that. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a difference, you know, when it comes to the caliber of person you're dealing with. It's a difference when it comes to the integrity a person has for themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference when it comes to the kind of look you want a certain breed to have as a dog owner and the kind of people that you know that's giving these breeds bad names, so we keep them kind of folk away from us. But I'm disappointed in y'all, Tacoma County. You know what I'm saying? I'm disappointed in y'all, you know, because from what it looked like, if a brother can go to Tacoma County and do what James Elmer out here doing, or did over there in Tacoma, all these brothers from South Carolina move over there. It ain't no trouble over there in Tacoma. You know, if brothers and sisters get jammed up with their dogs, you know, at the end of the day, but we ain't stupid. You know what I'm saying? We ain't stupid. We know what's going on with that boy. You know what I'm saying? Her bad apple that's trying to ruin people, that's trying to make people look like bad apples. You know what I'm saying? Make people look like that. At the end of the day, we can't help he want to be stupid. We can't help he want to be famous. You know what I'm saying? And we can't help he didn't do nothing with Michael Myers and let y'all tell him, let y'all give him all them charges about a dog he don't know nothing about. You know what I'm saying? And that's what hurts him. That's what makes him mad, because half the stuff I'm saying, his old lady probably saying I'm right about. You know what I'm saying? That's why you can't be the maddest he get from the stuff that I say without something really making you mad. And the only thing I can figure is this old lady either digging what I'm saying about I'm going to get her, or she telling him I'm right about some of the stuff that I'm saying, you know, at the end of the day. And like I said, Tacoma, y'all can't handle him. Tacoma Animal Shelter, y'all can't handle him. So I'm going to show you how to break his back. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to show you how to break his back. easily, you know, easily. Now, let's get into this, man. Let's get into this. Now we got evidence of Windmill talking trash about Buck City on Master of All Bulldogs show, I guess in the past.
That's a cannon pan, all the way down.
Now, all I'm going to say about this Windmill is keep Pelican Bay K9's name out your damn mouth. Because I'm telling you right now, dog, you show your level of bulldoggerness. You know, a real bulldogger would never be on Master of All Bulldogs channel. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about a bulldogger with some history behind it. You know, because you know he not the type of bulldogger that you need to be giving your story to. You know what I'm saying? Master of All Bulldogs is not the kind of bulldog that you need to channel, that you need to even be on talking about Buck City. You know, even if you was trying to down him, you couldn't be on Master of All Bulldog channel because he don't talk about shit on his channel. And he ain't listen, dog, it shows the level of your bulldog past when stuff like that pops up. You doing an interview on Master of All Bulldog channel, right? Which I was talking about. You know, when on his channel did he talk about some of the stuff that you can compare to so-called bulldog with bulldog history? Now that I look back, you know, on that dude channel, like how do we even got mingled up? How do we even mix up? You know, and we never mixed up on no lollygagging shit. You know what I'm saying? Never mixed up on that. You know, so like I said, y'all brothers, the things y'all do, all that shit pop up. You know, you on Master of All Bulldogs video, everybody know he's a certified no bulldogger. You know what I'm saying? Certified no bulldogger, no credentials, you know what I'm saying? And no bulldogger in their right mind that got a real bulldog history gonna be on his channel doing no damn interview. So being that you was on his channel, let us know how much bulldog history and credentials you got. So like I said, keep my damn name out your mouth, Windmill. You know what I'm saying? And get on my level, man. Get on my level, dog. You know, get on my level. See, back in my days, you know, I would love to bump into a character like Buck City and Kant. You know what I'm saying? We would love to bump into them kind of characters. You know, and like I said on the earlier part of the video, you know, it may not have nothing to do with it, but your man who coming at me is being supplied by you, so you got something to do with it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I love to bump into characters like y'all, you know, for the simple fact of the matter is, y'all gonna keep more money in our pockets. It's brothers like Buck City, Puppy Peddlers, Buck City, Kant, Puppy Peddlers. It's brothers like that who you love to bump into on them back streets with their dogs so you can get all the money out their pocket. It's brothers like that sell dogs to people all across the country, you know, that you love to bump into. Oh yeah, you got one of them dogs? Okay, yeah, let's get that money. Because you can get that money out their pocket. That's why we were so confident about the Garner dogs back in the days. It wasn't that the Garner dogs were so sorry. It's that the Garner dogs was in so many people's hands. Sorry people had the dogs sometimes. You know what I'm saying? When the sorry person get the wrong dogs, then it makes the whole dog look bad in general. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably where the Garner stuff come at. Being Garner had so much puppy peddler stuff going on back then. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, folk would have loved to bump into, like I said, folk like Buck or folk like Kant dogs. You know, not even them personally, just they dogs, the dogs that they selling, because brothers know that them dogs not going to stand the test of time when it comes to that box. Not no years and years. We talking about that square. You know what I'm saying? We talking about that square. Now, to my good dog brothers out there, something we all observe, you know what I'm saying? Something we all observe out there, and something we all paid attention to, and we can all say it's true. You know what I'm saying? This dude, Buck City, posting pictures of dogs for sale, right? Okay, now, brothers clearly know this dude have no dog history, no dog credentials. He don't know anything about the dogs he's selling, period. I know more about Michael Myers than Buck City know about Michael Myers. You know what I'm saying? I know more about that dog than he know about him. Now, if he don't know about Michael Myers, what can he tell you about the other dogs he's selling that's not even Michael Myers? You know what I'm saying? So Now, we see brothers buying dogs from this dude who we know is not a dog man. We know have no dog credentials. And these brothers getting in Facebook saying, oh, how to get this, how to get that. So now my good dog brothers out there doing the right things with these dogs, we see these brothers only buying good papers. You know, they only want a good paper. That's all you got to worry about, having a little fancy paper for them. You know what I'm saying? Don't even worry about how good your dog is. You know, why worry about how good your dog is when they don't care about how good the dog is? You know, they can't apparently care about how good the dog is when you're buying the dog from a piece of shit ass owner. You know what I'm saying? What you expect to get when the owner a piece of shit? You know, what you expect? You know, you can only expect certain things when it comes to getting quality and a good quality of dog. You know, at the end of the day, it's just, you know, now I just got a message just now. He advertising a white STERILE bitch. Like, come on, man. What era? Every day you advertising a new different bloodline. You know, and my brothers who want to know what a puppy peddler is, this is what a puppy peddler is. You do not want to buy your dog from a puppy peddler, or else don't be complaining when you lose $5,000 and $10,000 because you wouldn't compete in that confirmation show like you wanted. You know what I'm saying? Don't be complaining when and talking about that man blood ain't this or that. Or we told you what the blood was before you went and tried to get it. You know what I'm saying? We told you what that blood was. You know, just came across the screen. White STERILE jib. Man, come on, man. Come on. I guess you learned good from Kant taught you good, Buck City. You know, he taught you well. Now, Buck, I promise you and Kant, I'm gonna make y'all change y'all kennel name and all that. You know what I'm saying? I promise you, I'm gonna make you change your kennel name and all that. It just is what it is, man. It is what it is. Now, what I want y'all to do is listen to this article I'm about to play for y'all, right? This article where them people telling y'all that they know about his social media. They know about folk don't deal with him on Facebook and all that type of stuff. They know about half the dog community don't deal with him. But see, they never heard it from the way I give it to them. You know, I know you got folk from Tacoma County out there in Seattle. I know you got folk out there that be watching my channel. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. This is scum. This dude is scum on the bottom of the barrel. This the type of citizens y'all working with over there. You know what I'm saying? These the kind of folk y'all working with over there. Listen, man, we ain't accepting that shit over here. Them ain't the kind of dog lovers that we represent on these dog channels. You know what I'm saying? We don't shoot our dogs with pellet guns. You know what I'm saying? We don't leave our dogs in big piles of shit. We don't be up here bragging about money and got our dogs in damn penny pinching ass pens, in their feces, in their urine. You know what I'm saying? We don't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? No, man. And listen here, man. This dude sell bully dogs too. You know, bully breeder too. Now, if that's not a puppy peddler for you, you know, what is a puppy peddler? Let me show you the video real quick and we're going to jump straight back into it.
New on the news at 5, we are getting our first look at some of the nearly 24 dogs seized from a Tacoma man's property.
The man appeared in court yesterday and is facing multiple charges relating to animal cruelty and dog fighting. Officers have seized more than 100 dogs from his home in a series of raids over the past few years. 22 of the dogs, including these puppies, recently seized by animal control, are now safe with the Humane Society of Tacoma and Pierce County, where they arrived today. The Humane Society says their medical team is currently evaluating them, and they all seem to be in good spirits. It'll be a few weeks, though, before they can put them up for adoption.
When they are available for adoption, and how that process has worked so far is that we do a complete background check for these animals, and sometimes home visits as well. So when they are available for adoption, that information will be on our website, thehumanesociety.org, and the application, and as well as the background check information.
She says receiving this many dogs at once who need ongoing care does put a financial stressor on the shelter. And the best thing people can do right now to make a difference is make a donation.
And I just told y'all a few videos back, we dealing with a bunch of ex-bully breeders. Big salute to all the brothers that's out there breeding them bullies right now that's holding it down. Real bully breeders, you know what I'm saying? Not no guys like these guys that be always trying to act tough. You know what I'm saying? And Buck, you is 7-8 them boys' hero, and Garcia is all y'all hero. You know what I'm saying? Hey, like I said before on my last video, big salute to Bach, big salute to Rasta, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know, it is what it is. You know, at the end of the day, you got real dog men and you got the phony wannabes. You know what I'm saying? Brothers got to stop sticking out their necks for these brothers and let them stick out their necks for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Let these brothers represent their own dog credentials, their own dog stories. You know, y'all pay attention. You remember back when Pro was jumping all on Bach and them boys and different little things, and he was saying different stuff about them boys in that group that them boys had. Now, Bach was arguing with him. Bach was ready to say his history. You know what I'm saying? Ready to give his history on what they was arguing about. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just no, oh, I'm gonna kick your ass type shit. They was ready to argue dog talk. You know, when brothers got dog history and dog credentials, they don't mind talking that history stuff if that's what you're trying to talk about. You know, let's take it to that level. You know what I'm saying? But see, now you got a new group of folk, you know what I'm saying? Because see, once the shade was pulled up over them boys, you know what I'm saying, and the real dog men stepped back, you know, it just is what it is. You got this group of boys here with no dog credentials and no dog history at all. You know what I'm saying? And it makes them so mad in the heart, in the stomach, it makes them mad. You know what I'm saying? That I can say, yo, I remember back when Eric, Crossroad Kennel, a.k.a. Eric, Guard, whoever know Crossroad, Eric, I remember when Eric was selling us, like I say, Fatty Little Mate's sister. We got 2 off that litter. I remember we was getting the sister, 1996, and he had the magazine right there. Mayday had made Dog of the Year that year, you know? And that's how I always keep track of time when it comes to 96 on certain things. I always remember 96 from that year. Mayday made Dog of the Year. We bought them puppies. They were just born in 96. We paid like $250, $300 for them. You know what I'm saying? I think it was like $300. You know, and the other dogs normally cost like $200, $250 or something like that from Eric, you know, during this time or whatever. But it don't hurt a brother to give your dog history when you got it. Now, when you got clowns out here, one day you're talking about you smoking a pack, like that shit hurt me. All you did was help me come up with an idea, Buck. You know, we smoking on Merino pack together. Now, eventually, these boys about to get the dog supplements, the Merino pack. You know, so you help me, big dog. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing that, you know, keep smoking that Merino pack until I put that thing out on the shelf, and then you can help with my advertising and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Mal Kant, you better shut the operation down. When I say operation, I don't mean you doing nothing illegal. What I mean is you better take your names off the dogs that he dealing with, because long as them dogs that got your name on it that he dealing with, and he coming at the bay, it's gonna always link y'all together, and I gotta do what I gotta do. You know, at the end of the day. You know, it just is what it is. And like I said, at the end of the day, my dog game, I can lose against yours or I can beat yours when we come to statistics. We ain't talking about dog sales and puppy sales. You know what I'm saying? We talking about breeding a family of dogs and having a champion that you made a champion back in the days. You know what I'm saying? A dog that you made a champion back in the days, not one that you bought from somebody. You know? Because buying a champion don't mean shit. And that comes back to the point where I tell y'all brothers, because we come to this point right here, to give y'all a good example. We got Mal Kant on one end, NFL money, right? Just take NFL money. Okay. Now, that don't buy your dog credentials, Mal Kant. That money couldn't buy you greatness in the NFL, could it? You can't take money, no matter how big them boys' contracts be, it don't make them great when their career is over. Greatness comes from performance when your career is over. Did you perform great in that game? You know? So whatever money you got didn't make you one of the great ones in the NFL, did it, Mal Kant? You're not considered one of the great ones in the NFL. Why? It ain't got nothing to do with your money. It got something to do with your performance. You didn't perform like a great one. You know? So in this dog game, it's the same way, big homie. You know, you got to perform like a great one. You can't buy your way into greatness. No, dog. The brothers who performed and got greatness won't accept it, big dog. You know, they won't accept that shit. It's all about greatness, performing to be great, you know. And contrary to your opinion, but your time's up on performing to be great. We're in a different age now. You know, you should have been performing to be great back in them days. You missed out on greatness with the NFL, and you missed out on greatness with the dogs. You know, you didn't put 100% effort in neither one. But, hey, it's all good, man. It's all good. At the end of the day, like I told y'all boys, I'm going to teach y'all, man. It's a difference when you're dealing with one of them other channels and when you're rocking with debate. Big salute to my brothers and sisters down in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to my brothers and sisters down in the chat. Now, every other week, y'all see them boys who now, if y'all pay attention, man, I don't know if they be getting initiated to get into the gang they involved with or getting involved with whatever little club they involved with. I don't know if it's initiation that they come jump on me and want to attack me in my chat and then they can be down with Buck City or whatever. But y'all just pay attention, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the clown shit just keep getting worse and worse, you know, by the week. You know what I'm saying? It keep getting worse and worse. And like I said, you can't buy your way into greatness when it comes to the dog game, you know. And Buck, he's just never going to be great. He don't got a great mind frame, you know what I'm saying. And Mal Kant, if you can't see by now, associating with him, period, it's just going to mess your dog situation up. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to mess your dog situation up. I'm just being real with it, dog. Just being real with it, you know. So you can make the moves you want to make. Your nephew can make the moves he want to make. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like I told you, if you mention my name on this channel any kind of way other than something positive, it's on and popping with everybody that's rolling with them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's supplying them. You know, and that's how we rolling. Like I said, I'm with making folk change their kennel name, you know, because this operation shut down. You know what I'm saying? My brother said he wanted a good video for the night. My sister said he wanted a good video, so I'm giving them one for the night. You know what I'm saying?
One of the Buck City Kennels posts declared a minor setback for a major comeback, Fox 13 said, with a photo of a dog, while the other was a photo of dogs that appeared to be in Givens' basement. Givens also discussed owning dogs in several phone calls he made from jail, court documents state. He told friends he was planning to set up somewhere else when he was out, Fox 13 summarized. Prosecutors say Givens' decision to repeatedly violate the court order is consistent with his actions of previously ignoring court orders pertaining to the ownership and possession of dogs.
Now, when y'all listen, you know, to the article that I gave y'all, you know what I'm saying? When y'all listen to that article, them folks say he told them that he was planning on opening up an operation in another location. What man with common sense tell the folk that you're going to open up the same operation you got busted with in another location if I want to actually make money from that location? What brother with common sense would do that, man? You know what I'm saying? And like I tell you, you know, one thing I ain't gonna never do is stop y'all boys from enjoying the content when they go back and forth or whatever. Because at the end of the day with me, when I'm done with this, I don't think about them. You know what I'm saying? It's with my dogs, with my family, and the things that I gotta do throughout my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm not them. I got, like I said, when you got dog credentials, when you got a dog history, it don't bother you like it bothers them folk who trying to be make-believers. You know what I'm saying? The ones who trying to be make-believers and want you to believe they something that they ain't. You know? Want you to believe something. Want you to believe they something you ain't. You know, and I just got to keep it all with 100. The dogs, Mal Kant, the J.D. Hogg and them are the most famous dogs off that stuff. You know what I'm saying? The best, we're going to say the best producer. Because ain't none of y'all other brothers that got that stuff ever is even stepping up in any of these Facebook chats, any of these Facebook groups, and saying about how your dog is producing off that stuff. So don't get mad and knock us and knock me for when I say we got the #1 producing stuff off that he don't even got. You know? And it just is what it is. Yeah, he got a female, he got a sister off that stuff. He didn't breed it. We bred it and let him get one off the litter. So that's how he ended up with it, you know. But I'm just going to be honest with you. The name Mall Cunt and the pit bull do not strike fear in nobody's heart back in my days when it came for the dogs. All they let the brother know is, I'm about to get some easy money. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get some easy money. He was one of the easy money dogs. Any of them dogs that had his name tagged to it. You know what I'm saying? It was just certain dogs that you want, certain dogs that you wanted to get. You know what I'm saying? Because every dog couldn't stand up to the stand-up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can make their dog look good when you're putting them on bullshit. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's what a lot of y'all brothers going to be subject to hand-picking y'all shows. Because you know in your heart, your dog can't just go out there and win a show for real. You know what I'm saying? Against anybody willingly. You know what I'm saying? When I say that, I mean, don't be going trying to see if this man got experience. Don't be going to try to see if this man old big kennel. You know what I'm saying? Don't be going to trying to see if he know how to do this or he known for having to keep. Like Kendrick Lamar say, you're not like us. See, you'll run from them guys who y'all buying them dogs from. If this was Wild Wild West days and y'all brothers buying them dogs from so-called big kennels, you know, you would never try to go into them kennels. You're going to buy dogs from them from your whole damn life. You know, you're going to be buying dogs from them. You want to try to go into them. You know, it's all a sport. Why wouldn't you go into them if you, besides you getting the dogs from him, you know, and show him what you breeding. You know, a lot of y'all brothers be scared of all that type of stuff. Like I said, you know, you pick and choose. You never have the dog quality that a lot of brothers claiming they want them because you picking and choosing, or you're going to pick and choose who you would have been going against. You know what I'm saying? And it just is what it is like that at the end of the day, man. And I ain't going to hold y'all here too much longer, but I will say, you know, big salute and big shout out to all the real dog lovers out there. All the brothers who about making a family of dogs, no matter what kind of dog you got, cur dog, whatever kind of dog you got. Make a family of dogs off your dog, man. You know what I'm saying? And stop being like a lot of these brothers around here, just trying to sell anything. Like Buck trying to peddle off, he jigging off other people's dogs. You know, you trying to sell dogs from Indiana, I see on Facebook. You trying to sell dogs from Indiana. And I was wondering, was there any link to you in Indiana? All that news I've been giving y'all brothers about Indiana, what was going down in Indiana. Now you see Buck City linked to Indiana because he advertising dog transport from Indiana to wherever, you know. So he linked to Indiana and all that shit that happened in Indiana over the last year. See, that's the stuff I be talking about right there. You know what I'm saying? That's the stuff I be talking about. And you got a brother out here moving and acting like he don't got no sense. You know what I'm saying? Acting like he don't got a care in the world. And them folk done told him what they told him. You know what I'm saying? Act like you know. Act like you don't know. All I'm telling you is be safe, be legal out there. You know what I'm saying? Do the right things with these dogs, PBK9s, and I'm out. Good girl. Up.